evening and welcome to Lagos Update on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. This program highlights the activities of the Lagos State Governor and other state events. I'm Adiola Akindele. In the highlights of the program today, Governor Sanwo-Olu declares zero tolerance for illegal trading on roads, bridges, setbacks across Lagos Metropolis. This and more after this timeout. We'll begin today with this story. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu says his administration has extended its collaboration with members of the State House of Assembly and chairmen of local government areas in order to ensure Lagosians enjoy the full dividends of democracy. Governor Sanwo-Olu stated this at the 2023 Onboarding and Executive Retreat for State Executive Council and Body of Permanent Secretaries with the theme Navigating Government Executive Role of Leadership in Ensuring a Greater Lagos Rising. The governor said the aim of the retreat is to help synergize the relationship among the cabinet members, body of permanent secretaries, and local government chairmen, thereby understanding each other's responsibilities and fashioning a vision that his administration will be signing onto for the next 3.5 years.
So that as a unified body, we'll all understand and appreciate why we need to all work together. Because it's only by working together that Lagosians can reap the full benefit of having a government in place. We're believing that at the end of this exercise on Sunday, all of us will be not only better equipped, not only will be energized, not only will we be on the same page, but we'll be giving ourselves a sense of commitment that will be taken back to our respective posts.
Head of Service Hakeem Uriokunla said the retreat will help map out strategies and ensure that the roadmap is clear, concise, by reflecting the mind of the citizens on the need to be better.
One of the things we've also tried to do here is to ensure that the workplace is filled with harmony, so that there is no disconnect between permanent secretaries and their political leadership, and also to let political leadership know how the civil service, which is the engine for growth and the implementing partner that they have coming on board to implement government programs and agenda.
The Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Benga Motosho, appreciated Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu for organizing the retreat, which serves as team bonding and which will assist the appointees to work as a team. Also speaking, Commissioner for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Toke Benson Awoyinka, said Lagos State is a tourist destination and home of Afrobeat, noting that tourism will be brought back to light in the state. The retreat had in attendance the Deputy Governor Obafemi Hamzat, Secretary to the State Government Abimbola Salunde, Commissioners, Special Advisors, among others. Also, Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu declared zero tolerance for indiscriminate dumping of refuse in drainage channels. Governor Sanwo-Olu stated this during the 2023 Onboarding and Executive Retreat for State Executive Council and Body of Permanent Secretaries. Governor Sanwo-Olu said the government will soon begin the reinforcement of serving abatement notices to houses, buildings obstructing the drainage channels and those who dump refuse in the drains during the rainy season. He said residents have earlier been informed of late and heavy rains, urging them to desist from such illegal acts of dumping refuse in the drainage channels. Governor Sanwo-Olu also sought media support for his administration to tackle the issue of flood in the state. Also, during the week, Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu congratulated his deputy Obafemi Hamzat, who clocked the age of 59 years. Governor Sanwo-Olu, in a congratulatory message issued by his Chief Press Secretary Boyega Akoshile, praised Hamzat for being a trustworthy partner in the Greater Lagos agenda of the incumbent administration. The governor said his deputy has been very supportive of the administration's delivery of good governance and dividends of democracy to Lagos residents. He also commended his contribution to the growth and development of Lagos State in the last 18 years in different capacities before being sworn in as Deputy Governor on May 29, 2019. Governor Sanwo-Olu said Hamzat has used his position as commissioner in different ministries and now the number 2 citizen of the Center of Excellence to bring about positive change to Lagos State and Nigeria at large. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has approved the appointment of Mrs. Titi Oshodi as the Special Advisor, non-cabinet rank on Climate Change Initiative with effect from Monday, 18th September 2023. In a circular signed by the Head of Service, Hakeem Muri-Okola, this is in line with the administration's commitment to continue to provide effective service delivery and maintain smooth running of operations in government ministries, departments and agencies. Muri-Okola said the governor also appointed Mrs. Toyin Ogunlanu as the Director General, Lagos State Records and Archives Bureau. Mrs. Adebiyi Abiola Bilikis as the General Manager, Lagos State Residents Registration Agency, LASRA. Mr. Rashid Muri-Okola as the General Manager, Motor Vehicle Administration Agency, MVAA, Prince Fatiwa Debola Akiolu, Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer, Lagos State Signage and Advertisement Agency, and the reappointment of Mrs. Adeto Bokwola as General Manager, Lagos State Parks and Gardens Agency. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has declared his administration's zero tolerance for illegal trading on roads, bridges, and setbacks across the metropolis to bring sanity back to the environment. Governor Sanwo-Olu stated this on Friday during an inspection tour from Marina to Orile-Igomu, Mile 2, Koka to Alaba, along the Lagos Badagry Expressway and Akpongbo, accompanied by the Commissioner for the Environment, Tokunbo Wahab, his Information and Strategy counterpart, Bengal Motosho, Commissioner for Transportation, Seun Oshiemi, and other top government functionaries. Speaking with Governor's Office correspondents after the inspection, Governor Sanwo-Olu hinted that a conversation will begin with the State Ministry of the Environment to deliberate on how to resuscitate the monthly environmental sanitation to curtail all abuses on the environment.
The clearance that we're doing along Lagos Badagry Expressway, you all could see that our task force are working to secure the entire right-of-way and to remove all sorts of miscreants and all sorts of illegal trading on that entire corridor. I'm happy with what I saw, and I was able to explain to all of the shop owners and residents around that place. They saw the need for us to do what we're doing, and they appreciated all our efforts on that entire corridor to clean it up and for government to be able to preserve that entire corridor.
While applauding the State Environmental Task Force and Special Fences for a job well done in clearing the access of miscreants and illegal traders, Governor Sanwo-Olu stated that sensitization will be extended to other parts of the state, including Ikeja, Agege, Lagos Island, to ensure massive regeneration of the environment.
Taking us, we went all the way to Mile 2, where we saw that all the loops around Mile 2 have been completely cleared, especially on the ones on the right-hand side. And information reaching me were that, hitherto containers and trailers usually just stay there permanently. But we'll be giving them instructions that we're going to wall off the place and keep the entire environment there clean and tidy for beautification. On the other side, there has not been enough extensive clearance.
Governor Sanwo-Olu also inspected the Gomun train station of the Blue Line Rail to assess the operations of the Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority, Lamata, on the corridor, with plans to increase the train's peak movement to make life easier for residents. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has invited the Department of State Services (DSS) to join the investigation of circumstances surrounding the death of music star Ilerioluwa Oladimeji Aloba, popularly known as Mohbad. In a statement issued by the Commissioner of Information and Strategy, Gbenga Omotosho, the governor says this is to widen the dragnet with interagency collaboration and use of best-in-class technology to enhance the truth. Governor Sanwo-Olu also directs that all those who may have played any role whatsoever in any event leading to the death of Mohbad be made to face the law after a thorough investigation. He pleads with all those who may have vital information that may assist the investigation process to avail the investigating team with such, while urging the investigating team to guarantee the confidentiality and protection of all witnesses who may come forward with vital information or indicative evidence that may assist the process. The governor also appeals to all friends and fans of the deceased to stay calm and refrain from making inflammatory utterances and reaching prejudicial conclusions on this matter, as this will be the most solemn tribute to the memory of the departed talent. It will be recalled that following the governor's directive, the police in Lagos State had launched a major investigation into the circumstances surrounding the death of the young star. The Lagos State government says it will not relent in protecting the lives of children, as there will be more sustainable enlightenment campaigns, but will safeguard and protect the girl child, especially from all kinds of abuse, as they are most vulnerable when it comes to sexual and gender-based violence, SGBV. Secretary to the state government, Abimbola Salihunde, made this known during the Lagos State Domestic and Sexual Violence Agency Safeguarding and Child Protection Day with the theme, "My Body Belongs to Me," saying every child needs to grow in a society with a liberal mind in freedom and in confidence that can make them achieve their dreams.
It is important that parents give quality time. They know when their children are in school. They know where they are per time, even when they are in school. Protect your children. It is your life. It is your future. When your children grow up and they become well in life, that's when you can also have peace at the end.
DSV Executive Secretary Titilola Vaivanjeni, who noted that safeguarding of children should be in the heart of government, individuals and parents, said no child should be neglected in order to prevent child abuse from occurring, as it can tamper with the future plans and goals.
It's important for parents to understand their children. Important for parents to believe their children. If their children disclose any form of abuse, that's not a time to shut them down. That's not a time to query them. Rather, that's a time for them to give their children a listening ear. Because the truth of the matter is that our children are speaking. And if they are speaking to us and we are not listening, it's possible that the next person they may speak with may be a pedophile or a person that will abuse them.
And finally, on the program today, Lagos State government has urged parents to pay close attention to their words and educate them on the need to be good ambassadors in the society. Deputy Governor Obafemi Hamzat stated this during a special prayer session to mark the 63rd National Independence Day celebration at the Alausa Mosque, Ikeja. Hamzat said parents need to educate their children on the dangers surrounding drug abuse, noting that all hands must be on deck to make sure the family unit is not broken. He enjoined religious leaders to continue to pray for the present administration and preach peace at all times to the people.
I think the essence is for us as parents to make sure that we protect our children. You know, they are subject to influences on social media, among peers, just not to be among the bad crowd. There's always the bad crowd. So as parents, we need to protect our children. We need to talk to them. We need to guide them. Our churches, our mosques, so that at least they understand what is right and that their life is at stake. And that doing the wrong thing can actually change their destiny.
In his vote of thanks, Commissioner for Home Affairs Ibrahim Layode said the ministry is committed to fulfilling the Themes Plus agenda of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration urging residents of the state to make good use of the resources being provided by the state government.
The team agenda is very, very crucial, very, very important to us that we need to work on. You also can see what is going on in the society. Talk on the issue of the transportation and road management. This is what is happening in the society. Not only the transportation should be working, how are we managing our road is part of the agenda. More so the X sector. We need to work more on it.
And with that story, we conclude this week's edition of Lagos Update, a program that highlights the activities of the Lagos State Governor and other state events. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X, formerly Twitter, Lagos Traffic 961, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Watch us live on Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. On YouTube, subscribe and watch all our previous programs and news on our channel, Traffic Radio 961. You can as well follow me on Twitter. You can as well follow me on an X handle at Adiola Akindele1, at Threads at Adiola Akindele. Thanks to my producer, Babatunde Akinyemi, and studio engineer, Oyeshola Ola, with support from the social media team. The executive producer is Tayo Akunle. I'm Adiola Akindele. Next week is another date.